Example 5. I'm going to show you how to use the fundamental theorem of calculus part 1 to solve an initial value problem. So we want to determine the solution to f prime of x equals e to the negative x squared for f of 7 equals 3. First, let's start off by saying f of 7 equals 3 is another way of writing 7 comma 3. So this is our x value and this is our y. Also remember that f prime of x, this just stands for dy dx. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to reverse the fundamental theorem of calculus part 1. Recall the first fundamental theorem allowed us to take the derivative of an integral. So here we're going to reverse that. So we get that f of x is equal to the integral from 7 to x e to the negative t squared dt plus 3. Recall from the last chapter that if you were to take the derivative of both sides, you would get f prime of x on the left, and you would get d dt on the right, where you would substitute in x for t squared. So now that we have that, that's our answer. But it's kind of confusing because you're like, well, what did that get me? Well, if we want to use a specific value of x, say 2, 3, 4, say we want to find what is f of 2. So if we want to find f of 2, all you would do is write the integral from 7 to 2, e to the negative t squared dt plus 3, and then plug that in the calculator. So I would go math 9, 7 to 2. Where's e? E to the negative, and in our calculator we're going to use x instead of t squared dx plus 3 and hit enter. And you'll get a number.